How insane is this moment right now? We're surrounded by towering, snow-covered peaks deep in the heart of the Rocky Mountains. The air is razor sharp, the sun is dropping fast, and parked behind me is a machine that costs more than most luxury homes in America. Tonight, this isn't just a vehicle. This is our shelter, our heater, our kitchen, and our lifeline. We're winter camping, off-grid, in extreme conditions, inside a $1 million EarthRoamer SX. And what this thing can do out here honestly feels unreal. This is the kind of place where one wrong decision can ruin your night. Temperatures drop hard, roads disappear under snow, and help is hours away. But that's exactly why we're here. Because this machine wasn't built for parking lots or campgrounds.
It was built for moments like this, remote, unforgiving, and breathtakingly beautiful. And over the next 36 hours, we're going to show you what it's really like to live inside one of the most extreme luxury expedition vehicles on the planet. We've been filming EarthRoamers for years now, and every time, the experience gets more intense. The first time, it was summer. The second time, it was desert terrain. This time, full winter conditions, snow-covered roads, frozen streams, limited daylight, and total isolation. This isn't about flexing luxury. It's about testing whether a rolling fortress like this can truly replace a cabin, a lodge, or even a hotel when the world outside is actively trying to freeze you out.
Earlier today, we met up with the EarthRoamer team and headed deep into the mountains looking for a place to camp. Sounds simple, right? Except in winter, half the side roads are closed, gates locked, trails buried. Every turn feels like a gamble. You don't just pick a campsite out here, you earn it. And when you finally find that perfect spot, surrounded by mountains and silence, it feels like winning the lottery. At one point, we slow down because something crossed the road right in front of us. Not a car, not a person, a massive moose, then another, standing there in the snow like they owned the place. Moments like that remind you, you're the visitor out here. And that's exactly why having the right equipment matters. By the time darkness fully set in, we found it. The spot, a narrow clearing tucked between towering pines, right next to a partially frozen stream, with nothing but mountains in every direction. No cell service, no street lights, no noise. Just snow falling quietly, and the low hum of this machine keeping us warm. This is home for the next day and a half. And before we even step inside, let's talk about what makes this vehicle so different, starting with the outside. Because the EarthRoamer SX doesn't look like a motorhome. It looks like something built for a military convoy, but finished like a luxury yacht. Right away, the front end grabs your attention. Massive stance, aggressive lines, a presence that feels more armored than recreational.
The LED light bar alone looks powerful enough to turn night into day, throwing a wide, even beam that's perfect for navigating snow-covered trails or spotting obstacles long before they become a problem. Out here, visibility isn't convenience, it's safety. Mounted front and center is a heavy-duty winch rated to pull more weight than most pickup trucks even weigh. And this isn't just for show. Last year, this exact setup was used to pull another vehicle out of a ditch in the middle of nowhere. When conditions get bad, tools like this stop being accessories and start becoming essentials. Underneath, this thing is riding on massive off-road tires designed to handle everything from deep snow to loose rock. And here's what's wild. You can crawl through backcountry trails all day, then comfortably cruise highway speeds without swapping a single thing. That dual-purpose capability is what separates expedition vehicles from weekend toys. Climbing into the cab, you immediately feel the height. This isn't a step up, it's a climb. But EarthRoamer thought about that too. A deployable step makes getting in and out far easier, especially when the ground is slick with snow. It sounds small, but when it's dark, cold, and icy, details like that matter. This SX is built on a heavy-duty commercial chassis, the kind normally reserved for work trucks and emergency vehicles. That foundation gives it strength, stability, and the ability to handle weight without compromise. Because once you realize what's built onto this chassis, the engineering starts to make sense. Moving along the side, you'll notice storage compartments seamlessly integrated into the body. recovery gear, outdoor equipment, tools. Everything has its place. And up top, there's more than just storage. There are solar panels, lighting systems, and access points that turn this into a self-contained base camp rather than just a vehicle. One of the most impressive things about the EarthRoamer SX is the body itself. The entire living module is made from carbon fiber, molded as a single structure. That means fewer seams, fewer weak points, and insane durability. This isn't RV construction. This is aerospace-level thinking applied to overland travel. The team explained that the structure meets extreme durability standards, the kind designed to survive conditions far worse than anything we're putting it through today. And while we're not planning on testing those limits, knowing that your home can handle serious punishment adds a level of confidence that's hard to describe. Around back, there's another winch, just as powerful as the one up front, because out here, recovery options don't always come from the direction you expect. There's also a massive pass-through gear garage that runs deep into the vehicle, allowing you to store skis, boots, luggage, and equipment without cluttering the living space. One detail we love back here is the power access. There's a dedicated outlet right inside the gear area, which means you can charge equipment, heat boots, or power tools without bringing everything indoors. It's a small luxury that feels incredibly thoughtful. Fuel capacity is another huge factor in winter conditions. This vehicle carries enough diesel to keep going long after solar becomes unreliable. And when snow covers the panels, as it did last night, the system automatically compensates by charging from the engine while driving. No alarms, no midnight wake-up calls, no panic. It just works. That kind of automation is priceless when temperatures drop and comfort becomes survival. And that's the theme with this vehicle. It removes stress from situations where stress can get dangerous. Standing outside, with snow falling softly and mountains towering over us, it's hard not to appreciate what this machine represents. It's not just about luxury, it's about freedom, about pushing further, staying longer, and experiencing places most people will never see without sacrificing comfort, warmth, or safety. And this is just the outside. In the next part, we're stepping inside to show you how this thing transforms from a rugged expedition truck into a fully functional, ultra-luxury living space, complete with panoramic views, smart systems, and design choices that genuinely change how off-grid travel feels. This is where it really starts to get wild. The moment you step inside the EarthRoamer SX, the outside world instantly fades away. The cold, the wind, the snow, gone. What replaces it is warmth, silence, and an overwhelming sense that you've just walked into something far more refined than any RV has a right to be. This doesn't feel like a vehicle. It feels like a modern alpine loft that just happens to be parked in the middle of the Rocky Mountains. Right away, the first thing that hits you is the light. Massive windows wrap around the front living area, delivering nearly 180 degrees of uninterrupted mountain views. Snow-covered peaks, pine trees, and drifting clouds become part of the interior design. You don't watch nature from a screen here, you live inside it. Every seat feels like the best seat in the house. This front area serves multiple purposes, and it does all of them flawlessly. During the day, it's a dining room, a workspace, and a lounge. At night, it quietly transforms into a secondary bedroom. The table lowers at the push of a button, cushions slide into place, and suddenly you're looking at a bed that's larger and more comfortable than what many apartments offer. No manual lifting, no awkward rearranging, just smooth, effortless motion. Control panels are positioned intelligently throughout the cabin, and this front area hosts one of the primary interfaces. From here, you can monitor water levels, battery status, temperatures, lighting, and system performance, all without touching a single switch manually. Everything is centralized, intuitive, and designed so you never have to guess what's happening behind the scenes. Hidden discreetly in the ceiling is a television that lowers down when you want it and disappears completely when you don't. It's one of those details that reinforces the philosophy here. Luxury should be available, not intrusive. When you're parked somewhere like this, the mountains are the real entertainment. Connectivity is another place where this vehicle quietly flexes. With satellite internet mounted on the roof, you can work, stream, and stay connected, even in heavy snow. What's wild is that the system actively melts snow off itself to stay functional. While everything else outside is frozen solid, the EarthRoamer stays online. That's the kind of thoughtful engineering you only notice when conditions get extreme.
Moving deeper into the cabin, the transition into the kitchen feels seamless. This isn't a compact galley meant for reheating leftovers. This is a serious cooking space designed for people who actually live out here. Counter space is generous, storage is intelligently laid out, and every drawer feels like it was built by someone who understands movement, vibration, and long-term travel. The refrigerator and freezer combo offers real household capacity, not the stripped-down version you'd expect in a vehicle. There's space for fresh food, frozen meals, and everything in between, meaning you're not forced into survival mode eating just because you're off-grid. You can cook real meals comfortably, day after day. One of the standout features in the kitchen is the sink system. Dual-function water delivery gives you filtered drinking water on one side and instant hot water on the other. It's one of those features that sounds small until you use it, and then suddenly you wonder how you ever lived without it. Making coffee, cleaning dishes, prepping food, it all becomes faster, easier, and more enjoyable. The sink itself is modular, with custom inserts that expand counter space and adapt to whatever task you're doing. Whether you're prepping ingredients or cleaning up after dinner, everything feels intentional. Nothing rattles, nothing slides. Even on rough terrain, the kitchen stays quiet and composed. Storage here is next level. Custom-built organizers hold glassware, dishes, and cookware securely in place. Yes, real glass, plates, bowls. Everything designed to survive off-road abuse without breaking. That alone says a lot about the confidence behind this build. The induction cooktop is cleverly hidden beneath a removable cutting board, giving you more usable surface when you're not cooking. When it's time to fire it up, the board lifts away, revealing a powerful, efficient cooking surface that doesn't rely on open flame, perfect for enclosed spaces and cold weather conditions. And then there's the washer-dryer combo, inside a vehicle, in the middle of the mountains. This single feature completely changes long-term travel. Wet socks after a day in the snow? No problem. Cold cowls after a shower? Toss them in. Convenience like this turns extended adventures into sustainable lifestyles.
As you continue through the cabin, the bathroom sits quietly tucked away, fully enclosed and surprisingly spacious. There's a full-length mirror, a proper sink, a shower with strong water pressure, and ventilation that keeps moisture under control. Everything feels solid, nothing feels temporary. Heating is consistent throughout the entire space, and that's critical in winter environments. Last night, the interior stayed comfortably warm without constant adjustment. No cold spots, no surprises. The system just did its job, silently and efficiently. Another control panel lives here as well, giving you access to climate settings and system monitoring without having to move back and forth through the cabin. It's all about minimizing effort and maximizing comfort.
The transition into the bedroom feels like stepping into a private retreat. Elevated slightly above the main living space, it creates a sense of separation without isolation. Climb up, and you're greeted by a massive California king-size bed. Wide, long, and unbelievably comfortable given where you are. Windows surround the sleeping area, flooding the space with natural light during the day and framing the night sky after dark. There's a second television here, additional controls, wireless charging, USB and USB-C ports on both sides, and storage integrated seamlessly into the design. This is the kind of bedroom you don't rush out of in the morning. You wake up slowly, surrounded by mountains, warm air, and absolute silence.
It's the polar opposite of traditional winter camping, and that contrast is exactly what makes the EarthRoamer experience so powerful. From front to back, every inch of this interior feels deliberate. Nothing is wasted. Nothing is overdone. It's rugged where it needs to be, refined where it matters, and incredibly comfortable everywhere in between. And yet, as impressive as the interior is, this vehicle isn't just about sitting still. It's it's about what you can do once you're parked somewhere this remote. And the next part, we take this experience beyond the cabin, cooking outside in freezing temperatures, exploring the mountains, living with this machine over multiple days, and finally, reflecting on what a $1 million expedition vehicle truly delivers when the environment pushes back. By the time the sun dipped behind the mountains, the temperature dropped fast. Outside, the snow thickened, the trees went quiet, and the world turned blue. Inside, everything felt calm, warm, controlled. That contrast is what makes the EarthRoamer SX so addictive. You're fully exposed to nature without ever being uncomfortable. You feel the environment, but it never overwhelms you. As night settled in, we decided to take full advantage of what this vehicle offers beyond its walls. With the push of a button, the exterior awning extended smoothly, creating a sheltered outdoor space in conditions where most people wouldn't even consider stepping outside. Lighting illuminated the snow around us, casting a soft glow over the campsite.
It felt surreal, standing outside in winter conditions, cooking dinner, completely relaxed. The exterior grill came to life, and suddenly this remote mountain clearing felt like a private alpine lodge. There's something incredibly satisfying about cooking real food in extreme conditions, not because you have to, but because you can. No rush, no stress, just the sound of sizzling food, snow falling quietly, and the confidence that warmth and comfort are only a few steps away. Inside, the kitchen worked like it would in a high-end apartment. The microwave doubled as an oven and air fryer, letting us prep sides while the main course cooked outside. This kind of flexibility matters more than you'd think.